I have 4 servers up today: GT, Multiclass, Cup, and the Clean Racers Club, which is the paid membership server. If anybody's interested in racing with the best of the best, that's where you're going to find them, in the Clean Racers Club. That's the guys that can go 3 wide at 150 mile an hour, and you don't have to worry about them running over you. They will hold their lane the whole way. And they won't rear end you. They're not going to ram you. They're not going to corner dive you. And if they do, and they're repeat offenders, then they won't get invited back. It's password protected. So for those of you that are looking for a better experience and don't want to deal with newbies that are trying to figure the game settings out and stuff like that, that's where you'll find it. Alright. Nothing down there. No, it's kind of what's going on. Dang, 30% loss. Yeesh. Crazy. Yeah, let's see a second. Here it is, clean. First race of the day. I don't even know if the steering wheel's working yet. I think it is. A lot of times the first race of the day, I end up having to fix a bunch of stuff instead of actually getting a race. So just get another started. Old tires, no traction control, first race of the day. Hey, man. That's the end of the race, though. Hard to catch these Lambos. Alright, good stuff. Man, this connection is really bad today, huh? Alright, guys. Nice piece up. Try and get this packet loss taken care of. Okay, let's go to multi-class. Let's see, this was the cut Donington Park one, wasn't it? Yeah. It's gonna be on Fuji and it's restarting. Gotta get the fan going on this. Look. Server's restarting. I'm gonna reconnect the screen. It's very bad. Let me try another location. If that's any better. Looks like it's so fun. That's seriously how fast it can go. That's pretty pitiful. Maybe I'm not better. If you guys have thumbs up on YouTube, good. Let's bring it. A little better. Yeah, a lot better. Okay, good. Let's do it. Multi-class race. Yeah. What's the race? Not racing. Camaro. What's the Camaro brakes? Too much ABS. It takes the whole car a bit. This race going from right. These guys. I'll qualify the race. This race sucks though. Just not getting rid of it screwed up. Oh, this might not be the headset's not right. I wonder why the frame rate didn't look quite as good. Let me pop out real quick and fix that. It's an easy fix. It's software here. I'm supposed to abide by these settings, but sometimes this goes automatic. And it loses my custom settings. That's all. Heck, looks like it's keeping my settings now. Well, been erased one more. did not get the settings right. You can tell by looking at some of the text is super tiny, like it's running way too much resolution. Which is odd because I just fixed those settings. I thought maybe I forgot to get out all the way out of the game. That would do it. All this is set right. This is the big one. Oh wait. Oh, that is right. Put it there. Alright, we got 14 people on the multi-class melonracing.com server. Right in there. In the marrow. Now, anyway. This one's going to Paul. Different. I'm gonna try less camber in the front because I noticed this car really has trouble braking and I can't adjust the brake. But if we can get the camber lower and it still turns plenty, then the tire's gonna be laying flatter on the road. When I hit the brakes, it's not gonna be these tires that angle and only part of the tire cut on the road. So around the corners, everything, you know, bends and ends up correct, but stopping, if you add too much camber, stopping is an issue on the front. I jacked it up real high one time, and yeah, I could definitely tell that was a mistake. So we're going to lower it a little bit more to the other way. This is a stock camber setting, so you know, that works out, I think. Okay, I think we're about ready here. Checking the stream stuff. Sometimes I start racing and streaming and not realize I got a black screen or something going on. Camera's not working. A lot of little moving pieces to make it work. Ooh, lock. Helps to start the engine, I found. Every time, all the time. Let's turn traction control off temporarily. I can get this thing to hook these rear tires. We'll do a second gear burnout probably. A little bit of brake. Got the brake. If it starts getting sideways, then it'll track forward again. Going too fast, so it's starting to get warm. Get it to burn a little bit warm first. Second one's fogging, so it's starting to get warm up to 80 degrees. Okay, 80 degrees, plenty, because it's going to keep going up towards 90. Put it on. I'll try TC2. TC1's not enough for me. TC3's too much. It won't turn well, but it's good for like cold starts, cold tires. Essentially warmed up the rears. I'm going to put it on TC2. I found TC2 on the Camaro. You can turn and burn pretty well. Traction control at 1 on the rear, it spins too much, a little uncontrollable with the horsepower. And TC3 was so uptight the car couldn't turn in these apexes. You need that rear diff to do its thing, and it can't do its thing while the brakes are on. And traction control in many cases is effectively hitting the brakes. But then you're taking one wheel that's spinning slow on the inside and the other wheel is running fast on the outside of a turn because they're different distances. And they can't do that because you got the dang brakes on. Well, naturally the car don't want to turn, it just wants to go slow. So if you're making that turn, what you want is those tires chirping and then allowing you to go around. They're not spinning a little bit or chirping a little bit. Not able to rotate as well. These two computers. Still feel like I don't like these brakes. I lowered that front. The front tires are cold. Let's not worry about it yet. I'm lowering the front camber to see if I can get the brakes to work okay as well. Because there's no adjustment, and I hate the way the ABS is just. I mean, I'm putting that much pedal pressure on it, and it's ABS. Really need to let us tune the brake pressure and also the bias on all these cars. But running pretty good. I qualified 17th place, so 17 out of 17. Chair moved. Oh, hit the brakes now. Chair. Whee! Alright, qualified 11. A little agricultural racing while we wait for this race to start. A little slippery. Hitting all the buttons. Yo. Camaro. I think we have me and B-Row have the only Chevrolets. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. That's a little close. I'm full on the merge there. Oh! Still been watching too many Days of Thunder movies and shit. I'm driving right through track crashes if I could see. Like, that's a good idea. Better slow them down. Alright. 12 out of 16. I mean, these brakes are fucking suck. I mean, what the fuck? It's so inconsistent. Garbage brakes in this car. I wish I could turn that ABS. I would be able to brake so much better without that stupid ABS getting involved. I don't know if these cars can turn off ABS, but this one can't. Like, what the hell? You telling me a Camaro can't turn off the ABS? Well, maybe you can't. Production car, guys. We're up to 6 out of 15. We're up to 10 positions already. pretty good. 5th place, just cruising along, daydreaming. Just thinking about a guy contacted me about a job today, so I was trying to set up an interview. I was also thinking about some server headaches we've been having with this game, and talked to the lead, the head of web development at the .ch, the hosting company. I'm out of fuel. Never run out of fuel in this track before. That's weird. I wonder if I got something wrong. I don't know what place we ended up in. It says second, but I just went past the pit, so probably 5th or 6th, maybe? I'm not sure. Good morning, guys. Some people popped into the stream. We got one on the GT server, Donington part, 11 here. Yeah, that's it right now. And this is multi-class. Well, what is that in the card? Lost it. Goodness sake, his name. Hello. Grabber count going up a little bit with the YouTube. Appreciate that. We're on a pretty good upward swing, actually. I was looking at just the last year, and you know, been just kind of bouncing around the bottom, a little viewers here and there, and like I'm talking about, like my YouTube traffic in general. Now that's kind of, we're doing one of these, so pretty good pitch to it, and likewise on the Twitch traffic too. Notice. Well, that's good. I imagine it's probably some people coming in from the various game servers, checking out the stream. It's good. We like that. That's what we want. I'm gonna say all fine. We drive on Laguna Seca. Something that handles amazing. I think the Alfa Romeo would be hard to beat in this class. Oh, my VR sideways. What happened? Restart it. Sometimes this crashes the game the OBS streaming software. It crashes. I'll just reconnect. It only takes a second. Seems like it does better as long as I don't have OBS showing the stream, like a visual. Sometimes this will reconnect without crashing. Yeah, I think it worked. That seems to be the trick. So any guys in VR, they're having crashes after reconnect or restarting while you're streaming. Try that. Disable the preview video on the OBS and then minimize it. So whenever you reconnect your VR, the screen disconnects and reconnects, because this is basically another monitor is what it's treated. So the whole, all the screens get reconnected. That's what causes OBS to crash, because it's trying to capture what's going on the screen actively, and you're disconnecting and reconnecting. So it makes sense that it would crash it. You get it all 80 performance FSO. Yeah. Starting up. Get that where you guys can see a little better. That's the Pimax Crystal Light VR software. Yeah, it's drop down and configs for different games, and it's pretty good overall, but sometimes it does lose the config. You have to redo it, but it's not hard. Biggest problem I have with it is sometimes if it's not getting enough light on the camera sensors, it'll lose tracking temporarily, and it might think the thing's sitting sideways, and then it'll regain tracking and then stick sideways. So that's why I have to come out of the game sometimes. Now, the game has a button, and I've got one bound to recenter, but it doesn't fix it. The problem, it fixes a game recenter issue, but not a Pimax recenter problem. They're different, unfortunately. Okay, it's 2 racing on Circuit of the Americas GT, and then Laguna's qualifying. That's the one I want to go into. Let's see what we can do with the Alfa Romeo. Hey, we got an interview, fellas. I just walked it in. The company, city over, but the city over's not very far at all. And I would be managing, I'd be the IT guy on this manufacturing facility. They got a huge plant, and they need an IT guy to come over there and handle all computer things, all the network equipment, all the servers, the infrastructure. So I'm gonna have an interview for that tomorrow morning. About noon, somewhere around there. Well, that would be a good gig. That would be, you're talking about $100,000 gig potentially. So that would be a game changer. Those don't come around very often. I was kind of shocked this morning. I saw that email, somebody reaching out to me, and I was like, "What is this? Down the road, and a whole facility needs an IT admin?" I was like, "Yes, please. And you want to pay me?" A fella could get ahead, even if that's definitely not what I want to do the rest of my life. I could use that money to get ahead and do whatever the hell I want to do the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I can get back on the racetrack and other stuff. What's up, door dog? How good? How goes it? I don't like this rearview mirror push. It's terrible. Hey, now we got a view. See a thing or three. Good, pretty good in the hood. How's the work going for you? No, is it lunchtime already? East. Yeah, this morning this has been a weird one for me. I feel like I've been abducted by an alien. I have time slips. Boy, I must have had a good dream last night. It must have been a wild one. I woke up absolutely drenched. I mean, holy shit. My head was soaking wet. My whole pillow was soaked through. Not just the outside, through it. How does one man sweat that much? And then I was like, oh my god, the bed, all the sheets are wet. I gotta clean everything. I was like, did I piss myself? And then I realized, no, it's everywhere. I must have had an extra special dream last night. Jesus. But luckily I didn't wake up conscious of what happened in my dream. I just had the effects of it. So I didn't actually wake up all frazzled and stuff. A lot of times I wake up and I'm like, the fuck was that? And I feel it, you know? This time I had the symptoms without the feeling. Weird. Yeah, I'm having some... what it is. Been having trouble regulating temperature lately, so I'm thinking it's anxiety and stuff creeping back in. I used to have a lot of trouble with that, but it's been manageable. Same as everybody. Anxiety and depression. Yay. But usually I can manage them. But the anxiety's through the roof. To the point I'm not sleeping. I haven't been sleeping in months, so I'm gonna go to the doctor today and see if they got anything that might help with sleep. That's usually the crux of my problem. If I get down to where I'm only sleeping a few hours at a time or an hour at a time and 2-3 times a day and that's it. Yeah, I mean, I can only do that for so long. After about a week of that, I usually have a crash out. I'm just fall to bits, start over, do it again. And like right even now, just thinking about it, I'm sweating when I should not be sweating right now. I'm not doing anything. I got a fan on me, you know. So it's something in the brain is triggering the body to panic, and there is no reason to panic. So I'm just going to kind of subconsciously or consciously kind of convert that weird nervous energy, you know, that panic feeling, anxiety or whatever, try to channel that into some positive vibes. Because the wild thing is, if you think about it, anxiety and that nervous feeling you get from it is the exact same physical feeling as like the shaking, the vibration, the sweating, as being excited about something that's good. So the trick is to trick your brain, and you do have to trick your brain sometimes a little bit, trick your brain into believing that this is not a nervous feeling. This is an excited, happy feeling. So you can kind of nudge things back on track, so to speak, doing that. Same with depression and negative thoughts, you know, you just kind of visualize them coming in and just crack them out of the ballpark. Whew. Yeah, it was a wet one. Super wet. Wasn't the best. What's up, David? How's it going, man? Woo. I'm hot. It is not hot in here. I got a fan on me and I'm hot, so that's just anxiety. One of them days, usually I don't have too much trouble, but whatever I dreamed about last night has really put me in a tailspin. Temporarily. It's temporary. It's all temporary. I think we ended up fifth. I don't know if you heard me, Thor, but I had a job interview I just got locked in for tomorrow. Which could be a good thing. It won't be the part-time job I was looking for. It's going to be full-time and more. So, but that'll force me to make a shit ton of money compared to what I was thinking about making. So with that, we can do a lot more with the servers and things like that. So it may not be what I do for a long time. Good luck, everyone. Okay, so we're fifth qualifier. But it's a straightaway. How do you fucking get sideways at 8 miles an hour? I only have so much brakes, guys. Yank in front of me and get sideways or jam on the brake. I'm gonna do so much for you. To the end of beginning. Let's get him. took me, I was you now. Nope. Jennifer's getting away. We can't have this. All right, Jennifer, get right here. I'm on my way. Here we go. Late break for the win. Look at that rotation, man. This thing turns nice. The angle of the dangle is just so sweet. And all-wheel drive, at least the corners are really nice. You can get away. Just can't put the power down like that all-wheel drive can out of these corners. If they're high-speed corners, I'm okay because they won't spin, but the low-speed ones, the apexes, I mean the, not apex, the hairpins, that's the ones that all-wheel drive car just shoots out of the corner. If I catch him on the braking here, I think the braking's better in this car, or the braking ability's better. Like here, it's about the same because I can sell to the corner just like him, but it's these hairpins. But he's going to be really fast going down this corkscrew. Too wide. I almost pulled it off, the tire just went in the hole. I'm on your ass, Jennifer Foreskin. He's definitely timid through that part. I don't know what the hell. He's timid through that part. Probably had a wreck there one time, another little gun shy. I'll get right up on him here. Line up a pass. How much time we got? We got 1 minute. Might be able to use this traffic as like a pick and roll. Block, and I can get past them. Little draft. Well, let me have the inside. I'll get the inside. I'm grabbing it. I'm going for it. brakes. Why are they so bad? Uh-oh. What's this guy doing? Oh, you see us coming, you gonna pull out right in front of us? That's our 20th position. Could not wait for the race leaders to come through. He had to pull out in front of us. And he's gonna race us too, so that'll be a wreck. Corner a lot differently that time. I almost got into it. Jesus. Really? You're back? Oh my god, no wonder the front of your car's crashed. I don't have any clue what you're doing. 12th place is gonna fucking get in the middle of the road. Out of the way, moron. Ugh. Okay, let's do this track change. This is, keep an eye on the time here. I got an appointment I can't miss. I need to leave about 12. Mistake, monthly class. Let's start this one. Mount Panorama. I'm gonna skip Monza this time. It's kind of a plain track, you know, not much to it. Mount Panorama is way harder. Two on the GT Donington Park, 2 on Cup. Head into Mount Panorama, I think. So we beat him with the bread box, the bread loaf. Grandma's BMW M8 with white paint job. Okay. Yeah, we vibing today, aren't we, brother? I love this song. Anything with arpeggios. I love that stuff. I think it reminds me of like Bach and like the old school stuff, you know? There's a whole lot of that. And I like that stuff too. So anything intricate with layers and arpeggios, and I'm into it. Ooh, I need to do a vibe check. We're glowing. We're glowing. You can argue with that. Okay, I think we got anything I need to adjust. Can't do camber. There's really not much we can do here. Okay. This is a driver's car. It's not a tuner's car. Alright, I'm gonna run the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, really? It always gets the same one? Worked for me. Okay, I'm gonna cut the grass. I'll be back. You heard the bot. Nightbot knows. Thor, can you not break anything? I need you to break the phone. You're supposed to break it. It's working good. You fixed it. Didn't know it. Rolling over the cables. Down in these chairs. Wheels hit the towel and then hit the cable. Another cable. I'm back. With me, so. Snack on you. I was looking for my headset. I've already put it on my head. So scatterbrained today. A lot on my mind. That's all. Let's do it to the. Oh, I was upside down. Oh, I forgot to hit drive. Quick. Oh, yeah, we're in the bread box. Fourth, that's pretty good actually. Considering we didn't even do a lap for qualifying. Where's it going? Run, boy. Right down. got a silver one right there. Hello. We're heading out, dude. Alright, bro. Catch you in a bit. Thank you. Thanks for working on the bot stuff. That's fun stuff. I like those kind of little plug-in. People can goof around, you know. The PB, the vibe check. One more lap. One more time. You lurking, brother? Alright. Shift to lurking. You like our lurkers. You fat bitch, come on. Come do this, come here. Well, this car has more grip in the front. It could do some odd stuff with it. Pretty good though. We got third. Hit him. That was dumb. I should have done it. Yep, what's it doing? Delivering PP. Server has been restored. Okay. Oh, we're good. Woo. Alright, 7 on a cup race, qualifying an over ring 2. Yeah, I think we'll drive the Super just for fun. Let me in. Do it. Let me in. Let me in. He said, I just had to say that. Well, the menu's not working. Let me get back out and back in. Actually, I've got to go to a meeting here shortly, so I think I'm going to end the stream here so I can get ready for that. And then I'll be back. My meeting's at like 12:30. It's 11:30 now, but I got to go drive to it. I got to get ready and stuff. So. Yeah, probably a good idea to take a break here. And then I'll be back after that. It's probably only last an hour or two at the most, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. But I'll be here for a while, so just hit me up on the Discord if you have some problems with the servers, need a track change, anything like that. Alright, see you in a little while.